What is going on, YouTube? It's Bad Bobby Gamer here, and today I'm going to be bringing to you all a long overdue PS4 physical games collection video. And I apologize if I sneeze, snort, or cough. My throat's dried out, my nasal passage is dried out because my allergies are in full swing today. And because of that, my voice sounds a little scratchy and deep, and yeah, I feel like crap. I feel like crap today. But you know, I realized it's been a while since I've done this type of video. So, without further ado, let's get started. With the first game here, which is Dragon Quest Builders, Day 1 Edition. This game is fantastic. If you take Minecraft meets Dragon Quest and combine them, you get a game similar to this. And what this is, you craft your town. Okay, you craft. You level up with RPG elements. You fight boss battles. You do quests. It's amazing. This is a must-have for Minecraft fans and Dragon Quest fans, or Dragon Warrior if you're in Japan. The next game here is NBA 2K15, a cheap basketball game that I got from GameStop for $2.99 if I recall, about 2 to 3 months ago. And it's an okay basketball game. It's basketball. What else can you really say about it? The next game here is MLB 14 The Show. And just like basketball, what can you really say about baseball? It's a baseball game. And it's a really good one at that. The next game here is a World of Final Fantasy. And this is a fantastic JRPG. It's a love letter to all Final Fantasy fans. So if you're a fan of any of the Final Fantasies from Final Fantasy 1 up to 13, well, I would say more so up to 12, go pick up this game. It's a must-have if you're a fan of Final Fantasy. Now, I'm going to be trying to get through this video quite fast because I have stuff I've got to do today. So, the next game here is Sword Art Online Hollow Realization. I'm not a fan of the anime, but I actually really do enjoy this game. It's a linear MMORPG. It's a really good game too. So, if you're a fan of Sword Art Online, or if you're just looking for a new MMO, a pick up and play PS4 MMO, go pick up Sword Art Online Hollow Realization. And yeah, you can see with my nose, it's like all red, and yeah, my allergies are really killing me today. And I don't think that's it, because I only get this when my allergies are extremely bad. But the next game here is Battleborn. This game is dead online on PS4. I bought this on PC the day it came out. Well, I had pre-ordered it and didn't really play much of it on the PC, I must be honest. So, when I seen this at Five Below for $5, brand new, I picked it up, and to my disappointment, the online is completely dead. I didn't discover one other person playing. So, Battleborn, not sure if the co-op still works for the single player. So I wasn't able to get really far in it because pretty much the first main mission, pretty much at the end of the mission with the boss battle, you need to play co-op, so to beat the boss. So yeah, this was unbeatable for me. So not really that great of a game, I'll be honest. At least on PS4. Madden NFL 17, football game. And I'll break that off into the segment for the next game. Madden NFL 16. It's a football game. Nothing more can really be said other than it's a football game. And Madden NFL 17 is a major improvement over 16. They actually added quite a bit to it, so good going EA, I guess. Because usually it's the same game, just with minor changes, but this time around they actually put in quite a bit of different stuff. And they really did improve on the stuff that was in 16. The next game here is Destiny. You know, co-op. Who doesn't know about Destiny by now? Came out 2013 for the Xbox 360, PS3, and then or was it 2014? But it also hit, you know, on PS4 and Xbox One. And there's been 2 other releases since this. And Destiny 2 is due out, or it's already out. And Destiny, you know, in my opinion, it's a pretty good co-op online game. So it is a pretty good game in my honest opinion. Little bare bones, but you know, what do you expect? It was the with how massive the idea of the game was, and they had to execute quite a bit. They did put quite a bit in the game, but it does kind of feel bare bones. So I'm hoping Destiny 2 feels more fleshed out now that they've had time to learn the idea that they were trying to go for. You know, this was the first game in the series. I'm going to bring up a classic example of the first game in the series not being as good as the other 2 entries in the series. Crash Bandicoot. If you take Crash Bandicoot 1, the original PS1 release, and look at it under a microscope to 2 and 3, it really does. It's still an amazing game, don't get me wrong, but it feels bare bones compared to 2 and 3. Because, you know, 2, they added the slide, the high jump with the slide, they added the belly flop, they added the slide and long jump, and then Crash Bandicoot 3 took that and added even more on top of it with the spinning fucking belly flop. The belly flop, spin belly flop is pretty much what it was, where you go up, he comes down like a fucking airplane and belly flops. So Destiny really is bare bones, and kind of in the same idea, Crash Bandicoot 1 was bare bones when looking at the other games in the series. So I'm hoping Destiny 2 really improves on what Destiny 1 started. But continuing with my games here, the next game is Yakuza Zero. Such an amazing Yakuza game, and it does such a good job into breaking the story off into 1 and 2. And Yakuza 1 and 2 is available on the PS2. And if you're lucky enough to live in Japan, or if you're lucky enough to be able to understand the Japanese language, they have Yakuza 1 and 2 HD Remaster on the PS3, but it's all in Japanese language, so I'm not able to play it, so that's unfortunate for me. But Yakuza Zero, it's a fantastic Yakuza title that takes place in 1988 in Japan. The next game is Until Dawn. Really interesting game. It gets difficult at times, but just like Heavy Rain, I love this title. I've not played a lot of it, but what I have played, I absolutely love. So check out Until Dawn on the PS4. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe if you're a PS Plus member, Until Dawn is the free game for the month, for one of the free games this month for July. The next game is Killzone Shadowfall. I have not touched the single player, or at least I don't think I have. But online was okay, but it does feel a little slow. But from what I've played with the multiplayer, it's an okay game. Is it worth the $15 I paid, mint condition, used, complete in box? No. Maybe if I got it for $5 to $10, I would have said yes. But this is not worth $15. But it's still a decent game. Maybe if once I get around to the single player, my opinion on it for the $15 will change. I'm not sure. But Killzone Shadowfall, it's an okay game. Titanfall 2. I absolutely love this title. I was live streaming it for like a week straight on Twitch. I kind of stopped live streaming because my live stream speeds are very bleh. 1 megabyte upload, you can't really do a lot with that. But when I was streaming this, I was absolutely loving it, and I was getting so many kills in the Ascension mode. So yes, I love me some Titanfall 2, but I actually hate the single player. The single player is so slow, and just, I don't like the single player. But the online, I love the online to Titanfall 2. The next game here is Battlefield Hardline. I actually love this title. Gets a lot of hate, but to me, this actually kind of feels like Bad Company 2's style gameplay. So I actually enjoy Battlefield Hardline, and yeah, I enjoyed the game. And unlike the PC version where the online is dead, the online to that is still very much going, so yay. The next game here's Battlefield 1. Just like Hardline, I love me some Battlefield 1. And I actually cannot wait for Call of Duty World War II to drop later this year. I will probably buy Call of Duty later this year after it drops. So yes, Battlefield 1, an amazing World War I shooter. The next game here is Persona 5. This is a amazing JRPG. If you've not picked this up yet, and if you enjoy, and this is the steel box, by the way. If you enjoy if you enjoy JRPGs but have not picked up Persona 5 yet, do yourselves a favor. Go pick up Persona 5. It's an amazing title. The next game here is the MMO, the Elder Scrolls Online Imperial Edition, and it's for the Elder Scrolls Online Caramel Unlimited. Amazing JRPG. Amazing JRPG. I own this on the PS4 and the PC, and I love this MMORPG. Now, I don't play it as much as when I first got it, but I love it. The next game here is Uncharted 4, A Thief's End. I own Uncharted 1, 2, 3 on the PS3, and I own Uncharted 4 on the PS4. And due to come out soon is I believe it's a sequel, like a $15 or was it 30? I think it's a $30 or $20 sequel to this. It's more of like a side story to this, I believe. I don't exactly remember the name 100%. It's on Amazon for pre-order. I have not finished this game yet. I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of the Uncharted series. Whenever I get bored, I'll go and I'll play like 2-hour sessions. So I'm not like the biggest fan. Like, I'm not drawn into the series, but I do enjoy playing them every once in a while. Especially if I want to tap into like let's say I feel like I want to play an adventure game. Play this for a few hours. There's my fix for an adventure game, similar to like a Tomb Raider style game. So yeah, Uncharted 4. Am I going to pick up that like the sequel to it or whatever it is, expansion or sequel? Probably not right away. Maybe after the price is down quite a bit. But I don't know. Like, if the price skyrockets up to like insane levels, then no. Am I going to buy it right away? Probably not. I'm not planning on it. But will I buy it right away? Who knows? I tend to make really weird fucking purchase decisions, so I don't know, but most likely not. The next game here is Neo. This game is hard as hell. I've not played it since March, I believe, or maybe it was February. The game's just that hard. You really have gotta be in a certain type of mood to really want to sit down, and I tend to like to play this game at nighttime. It's a challenge not to scream when people yell at the TV when people are asleep. So it's fun, it's fun to play this when people are asleep because it's a challenge in its own self, not screaming at it. But Neo, hard as hell, but it is enjoyable when you finally do overcome that obstacle in your path that keeps messing you up. But Neo, such a hard game. It gets my blood boiling to a certain point where I turn it off. And because of that, I've not really played it recently. But I do enjoy it. But it is really hard, so I play it whenever I'm in that mood, and I'm not in that mood often to play it, but when I am, I'll sit down and I'll play it for a couple of hours. The next game here, Tokyo Twilight Ghost Hunter Special Gigs. Fuck this game. This game is trash. Now, the visual novel aspect is amazing, but the gameplay element is complete dog shit. I wish so much that there was a way that you could skip the gameplay elements. The gameplay elements seems rushed and unfinished, unpolished, and not well thought out by the developer. So yeah, I've not played this game a lot at all because F this game. The next game here is Final Fantasy 15 Day 1 Edition. I don't necessarily love this game, but I do enjoy it to a certain degree. I would say I like it. I don't love it, I like it. I like it a lot, but I don't love it. It's not to that point. But it is a really enjoyable game, so if you're a fan of Final Fantasy, if you want an open world Final Fantasy, go check out Final Fantasy 15. The next game here is Root Letter, and this is one of the best visual novels I have ever played in my life. I absolutely loved this game from the start to the finish. It keeps you on the edge of your seat with the storyline, keeps you on the edge of your seat. Such an amazing title. Go check it out. This title is on the PS4 and it's on the PS Vita. It's worth every penny. If I remember correctly, I paid $30 new, or maybe it was the full retail price of $40 new that I paid, but it is worth buying without a doubt. So go check out Root Letter. The next title here is Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. I picked this up because I wanted a Call of Duty title on the PS4, number one, and number two, I wanted something that I could live stream. So I picked this up, and I play it quite a bit. I play it here and there quite a bit, and I really enjoy it. So Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Infinite Warfare feels like the polished version of Black Ops 3. So if you're a fan of Black Ops 3, go, and you have not picked up Infinite Warfare yet, go pick up Infinite Warfare. The next title here is The Silver Case, and I had taken like a 2 to 3 month break from this game, but I just got back to it last night, and I'm back into the story full throttle. This is an amazing visual novel. Go check out The Silver Case. This is it's a game from 1999, PS1, Japan only, and it got an HD remaster and got ported to the PS4 in America in 2016, or was it 2017? It was 2017, and I pre-ordered it and got it day one, and I absolutely love The Silver Case. The last game here is Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, and I have to say, I don't like it. The jumping, why I don't like it? The jumping feels way off. And because of that, and I can speedrun Crash 1, 2, and 3 on the PS1. But this has given me so much trouble because I'm trying to get used to the different camera angle, and it feels like they added physics to it, and Crash Bandicoot feels like he has weight to him now. So it's really odd. I do enjoy it, but I don't at the same time. Like, I want to love this game because I love Crash Bandicoot, but it's just, it feels so messed up. The game feels so messed up that it's a real downer. So and there's aspects in the game to where Crash Bandicoot 1, you could just run over the top of it, and in this game, the controls fight with you. The control scheme likes to fight with you in the area. And because of the camera angle and because of the weight of Crash, and then the controls fighting with you, it's a real challenge to just do simple things in some of the levels. But I do keep on playing it a lot because I do love Crash Bandicoot. I'm giving it the shadow of the doubt, and I'm trying to beat the game regardless of the shortcomings with the controls. But would I recommend picking this up? Not right now. Not at $40. You know, with how it feels, I would say wait until it's $20 and then pick it up. But I do enjoy Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, but at the same time, I don't. So I'm 50-50 on it. Alright guys, that was my PS4 physical games collection. I would like to thank you all for watching, and I will catch you all in my future videos. Bad Bobby Gamers out. Peace.